Welcome to BTN.com. Amina Smith alongside Tom Dienhart to preview our matchups for this week. Let's take a look at Rutgers at Michigan State. Many people are saying that Rutgers lost a very winnable game against Indiana. In that game, they led at halftime, they forced 4 turnovers, and they had 13 tackles for loss, and they still lost the game. What's going to be the key for them this week?
Well, first, the good news here is Rutgers or Michigan State's going to get their first Big Ten win of the year, and that's big, right? And it could very well be Rutgers. They're playing well ever since Gio Ricino took over quarterback the last 2 games. This offense has had a lot of life. He looked good last week, 258 yards passing. The last 2 games he started, Rutgers has scored a combined 59 points. The 4 games before him, combined 14 points. So again, if that offense can continue making strides, maybe this is the week RU gets off the schneid and gets its first Big Ten win.
And unfortunately for Michigan State, it's been the same story every week. They had a loss against Illinois last week. They're now 0-6 in Big Ten play. How do they pull out a win this week?
Yeah, 0-6 in the Big Ten for the first time in school history, and this is actually a 7-game losing streak. So again, so many issues for the Spartans right now. Offensively in particular, what's going to happen to quarterback? You know, Tyler O'Connor got knocked out of the game last week. Damian Terry finished. Who's going to get the call this week? We don't know. Stay tuned on the quarterback situation. And again, penalties have been a huge issue for the Spartans. They had 10 at Illinois last week. That's the 3rd time this year Michigan State's had 10 penalties in a game. You can't play that type of football if you expect to win.
Well, thanks, Tom. If you guys want more interviews, highlights, analysis, and more on Rutgers, head to btn.com/Scarlet Knights. And for more on Michigan State, head to btn.com/Spartans.